Hello learners, how are you? I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty and doing well. Here I am Mujahidul Islam with a new topic, and the topic is modifier. Before going to our lesson, I would like to remind you that the world is hard hit by COVID-19. Thousands of people are dying every day. In this situation, we have to be very careful and alert. So we must stay at home to be safe. Now let us go to our lesson. Today we shall learn a modifier. It is from English second paper. It is for class 12. In question paper, you will get an item like this. Read the following text and use modifiers as directed in the blank. In the text, you will get 10 blanks. You have to use modifier in these blanks. For each correct answer, you will get 0.5 marks. If 10 answers are correct, you will get total 5 marks. Now let us go to our topic. Now go to our topic. Here you see modifier. Let us complete the following sentences. Number A. Bangladesh is a dash country. We can use here small, developing, poor. So small is used here to describe the noun country. So it is a small country. Small is describing noun. So small is an adjective and technically it is modifier. In B, John is a student. We can tell here John is a brilliant student or good student. If we tell good student, the word good is describing John as a student. So good is a modifier here. C number, this car is costly. We can tell the car is very costly. Very is describing the word costly. That's why very is a modifier. Now let us learn about modifier by definition. What is modifier? Modifiers are describing words or modifying words. As describing words, modifiers describe nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs. Example you see here, Robin earns huge money. Here huge is modifier and it is describing noun money. So modifier here is describing noun and it is modifier. B number, Rebecca speaks Spanish fluently. Here fluently is modifier and it is describing speaks. The word speaks is a verb. So we have learned here that modifier describes a verb also. C number, now I am feeling very excited. Very is modifier and it is describing the word adjective excited. So very is a modifier. D number, you are almost always late in the meeting. Here almost is an adverb, always is also an adverb. You see here, almost is describing always. It is telling us about the frequency of action. So on adverb is describing another adverb here. So almost is here modifier for always. Inside of modifier, here you will get better understanding about modifier. Modifiers will give us idea about size, quality, quantity, possession, location, time, frequency, manner, degree of intensity. Now let us learn about this thing through examples. India is a large country. Here modifier is large and it is telling us about the size of India. So it is giving us idea about size. Here you see Peter is a notorious terrorist. Here notorious is an adjective, technically it is a modifier and it is describing the quality of Peter. He is notorious. Quantity. She identified 5 problems. Quantity means number. How many problems? 5 problems. 5 there is a modifier. Possession. This is my cottage. Who is the owner of the cottage? Mine. So it is describing about the possession of this noun cottage. Location. She took the child outside. Outside is a place. So modifier is giving us idea about the location also. Time. We will get idea about time by modifier. Duncan came here yesterday. So yesterday is here modifier, and it is giving us idea about time. Frequency. Sometimes my granny comes and stays with us. Here sometimes is modifier, and it is giving us idea about the frequency of action. Manner. She walk quickly, or you may miss the bus. Here quickly is modifier, and it is modifying or qualifying or describing verb walk. So here we are getting how she is walking. She is walking quickly. We are getting the idea about the manner of action here. Degree of intensity. The water was extremely cold. Extremely is giving us idea about the intensity of something here. Headword. Here we shall learn a new term. The term is headword. You can see the word for which modifier is used is called headword. To understand this better, we should look or read the example here. Robin earns huge money. Here huge is modifier, and this modifier is working for noun money. So here huge is modifier and money is headword. So it is clear, I think. In B number example, Rebecca speaks Spanish fluently. Here fluently is modifier, and it describes or modifies the verb speaks. So here modifier comes later, and the headword comes first, and speaks here is headword, and as fluently is working for speaks is headword, and fluently is modifier. Here I would like to mention another thing is that here modifier comes first before the headword. This modifier is called pre-modifier, and in B number modifier comes after the headwords. This modifier is called post-modifier. Which words are used as modifiers? Here we shall learn which words are used as modifier. In English, only adjective and adverbs are used as modifiers. Example, Mass is a quiet place. Quiet is an adjective and place is a noun. And before noun, we have used here quiet adjective. Here, the hungry lion was looking at me fiercely. Fiercely is modifier here, and it is adverb. So, as modifier, only adjectives and adverbs are used in English. To do well in modifier, you have to learn, or you must gain knowledge about adjectives and adverbs. If you don't have sound knowledge about adjectives and adverbs, you cannot do well in modifiers. For this reason, I have shortly discussed here. I have given here a brief description about adjectives. Adjectives gives us idea about quality, quantity, and number of noun. See here, quality, good, bad, weak, clever, etc. These adjectives gives us idea about the quality of a noun. Quantity, some, little, few, enough, etc. These adjectives give us idea about the quantity of a noun. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first, second, third, all these adjectives give us idea about the number of a noun. Adverbs. According to their function, adverbs give this type of meaning. Manner. We use slowly, suddenly, quickly, swiftly, carefully, etc. to describe the manner of action. Place. Here, there, inside, outside, upside, nearby. All these are also modifier, and they are giving us idea about the place. Time. Now, then, soon, once, today, yesterday, weekly. All these time indicating words are modifiers, and they are giving us idea about the time. Frequency. Sometimes, always, ever, never, often. These adverbs are used as modifiers, and they give us idea about frequency. Degree. Very, quite, rather, almost, hardly, scarcely. These are also modifiers, and they give us idea about degree of action. Modifiers, you should remember this thing because it is very, very important. Adjective can modify only noun. That means when you will be asked to modify noun, you have to use only adjective. Secondly, adverb can modify verb, adverb and adjective. That means when you will be asked to modify a verb, you have to use adverb. When you will be asked to modify an adjective, you have to use adverb. And when you will be asked to modify a verb, you have to use adverb also there. Kinds of modifier. Modifiers are two types. They are pre-modifier and they are post-modifier. Modifiers, pre-modifiers, modifiers that come before the head word are pre-modifier. Example, the meeting was badly organized. Here badly is modifier and organized is head word. So, if modifier comes before the head word, that modifier is called pre-modifier. In here post-modifier, post-modifiers that come after the head word are post-modifiers. See the example, the children go to school regularly. Here regularly is modifier and go is head word. And modifier comes here after the head word. That's why regularly is here post-modifier. Now we shall learn about the rules of pre-modifier. Rule number 1, possessive. My, our, your, this, her, their, its. These are possessive adjectives. These adjectives are used to indicate the ownership of a thing. Let us see the example. She lost, use temper, use possessive. She lost temper when she opened her purse. So here we are asked to use possessive. She lost, we can use here her temper. So her is possessive here. Number B, Kabir sold old car and bought a Lamborghini. Here you are asked to use possessive. So we can use here his. Kabir sold his old car. In C number, C, she lost sense when she saw the dead body of son. Here we are to use possessive. We can use here her. No other possessive is suitable here. So she lost sense when she saw the dead body of her son. This is rule number 2. Demonstrative. These, that, these, those, these 4 words are demonstratives. When you will be asked to use demonstrative, your answer will be here. You have to use any of these demonstrative according to the text or context. See, I want to buy tools for my house. Which demonstrative is suitable here? We can use here these. I want to buy these tools for my house. In B number, people were mean to her, use demonstrative. Which one is suitable here? We can use here those. then the answer will be those people were mean to her. And C number, I will not fail dash time. In this gap, we can use these as demonstrative. Rule number 3, sometimes will be used to use article. A and the article, you know it very well. Let us see the example. Watching TV has become addiction for many. Which article is suitable here? An is suitable here. An addiction for many. B number, Kazi Nazrul Islam is dash national poet of Bangladesh. Use an article here. I think D is suitable here. Kazi Nazrul Islam is the national poet of Bangladesh. And in C number, Socrates was great scholar. Which article is suitable? Obviously A. Socrates was a great scholar. Rule number 4, intensifier. Sometimes you will be asked to use intensifier. I have given here very, really, quite, rather, absolutely, completely. There are many words to indicate intensification, but we suggest our student to use only very, because the example of the question that we find usually accept very, but we can use other intensifier also. See the example. Yesterday this time I felt depressed. Use intensifier. We can use here very. Yesterday this time I felt very depressed. Here it was a good show. Use intensifier. We can use here really. C number, it dash took me by surprise. We can use here totally as intensifier. This is none of my business. Here we can use absolutely as intensifier. Question number, rule number 5, noun adjective. You have to understand it very clearly. Here noun modifies another noun. One noun modifies another noun. That means one noun comes before another noun and it describes the second noun. Here see an example. School bag. School also noun, bag also noun. Here this school is noun adjective. Flower garden. Flower is a noun, garden is also a noun, but flower is noun adjective. Road accident. Road is a noun, accident is a noun, road is noun adjective. So let us solve this example. The man is waiting in the dash room. Room is a noun. You have to use another noun because you have to use noun adjective. So we can write here guest room. So guest room. Guest is noun, room is noun. B number, we need to set up more dash clubs. We can use here sports. We need to set up more sports club. Sports is noun, club is noun. So the sports is here noun adjective. I hope you have understood noun adjectives. Now we shall learn about present participle. Present participle means adding ing to the verb. Present participle works as adjective and modifies a noun. Let us solve this example. A dash dog seldom bites. A dash dog. Use present participle. You have to use here a verb and you have to add ing to that verb. So we can use here barking. That means a barking dog seldom bites. B number, I went to sleep my lesson. Here we can use finishing. So what will be the answer? I went to sleep finishing my lesson. So finishing is with ing here, that's why it is present participle. I wrote a letter dash my hostel life. We can use here describing. So here you can see describe, the verb describe, and it is with ing. So it is present participle. I hope you have understood it very well. Rule number 7, it is past participle. What is past participle? Past participle means using past participle form of verb before a noun. See here, go is present form, went is past form, gone is past participle form. So past participle form, past participle works as adjective and modifies noun. Similarly, for present participle you have to add ing to the verb. For past participle you have to use third form of the verb or past participle form of the verb. See the example, I sold dash car. I can use here broken. I sold my broken car. Broken is break, broke, broken. Broken is past participle form of the verb. So it is past participle. I took the player to a hospital. We can use here injured. So injured is past participle form of the verb. I found my dash wallet under the table. We have to use here present participle. I can use here lost. I found my lost wallet under the table. So lost is past participle form of the verb. Rule number 8. Rule number 8, quantifier. Quantitative adjectives are called quantifier. Some, several, little, less, much, more, second, 3, 1, 2, 3, etc. These adjectives are called quantitative adjectives. We use these adjectives to indicate quantity or number of nouns. See here, there is water in the glass. Use quantifier. What we can use here? We can use here little. The answer will be there is little water in the glass. So little is here quantifier and modifier. Samasar Darpan is the dash Bengali newspaper. We can use here first. We know Samasar Darpan is the first Bengali newspaper. So here first is modifier and it is quantitative adjective. There are dash hospitals in Uttara. We can use here 5, 6 or I don't know the exact number. Suppose it is 5. So there are 5 hospitals in Uttara. So 5 is here quantitative adjectives and it is working as modifier here. Dear learners, I hope that you have understood the modifier properly, and I have so far discussed the details about modifiers, about its definition, types and some rules from pre-modifiers. You will get idea about post-modifier in our second lecture, that will be aired on July 7, 2020. Until then, you have to practice the modifier, or you have to learn this rule and practice it again and again at home to be sound in this item. Today we have come to the close, come to the end of our class. I will not prolong my class anymore. So thank you all. Stay home, stay safe.